Dur ben bir alışayım falan yapamazsın.
Hamburger.
Okay, 3 olives.
This is chocolate. Chocolate. But you share after. You're all going to make a different flavor and then you will share. But only for the chocolates, you have flavor in the macaron itself. Minimum. Okay. You can turn inside. Okay, so let me show you. We're going to use this. Like this, you see? And I just scrape a little. And then you can turn. Yes.
Dört kez demek. Böyle dedi. Ben genelde 4 kez de ekliyorum. Dur. Dur ben bir alışayım falan yapamazsın.
Don't take it for now. Don't take it for now. I'm just going to show you first. So you need a plastic bag like this. If you don't have one of those, you
Koy tut. Tutuyorum evet. Allah'ım sürecek. Aha. Şu. Biraz daha büyük olması lazım. Yeter be kanka. Oğlum. Bırakılır mı bu makaron diyorum sana ya. Bilmiyorum ya. Çok ağır. Azaldı.
Okay, perfect. And when you're done, if you can pass the balls, please. If you can pass the balls. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Ben çıkartıyorum. Evet. İstiyorum.
Merci. Yes, with this. Merci. Thank you.
Evine ekledim yumurta. Veya bekledim.
Yes. Sorry?
İşte.
I think it's okay. It's okay.
Yaklaşık. Bazı.
Do you
Çok
want a
yaklaştı.
little pie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like, I did like.
Aralarına falan kimse koymuyor. Niye? Adını öyle mi?
아, 우리도 모양 다르게 만들어.
Şuna umarım ya.
스프라고? 아니. 조개. 조개? 미안해. 똥 모양이 미안해.
Al git bunların tıkla herkese al ikişer tane git o gün aldığın yere sat geri al. Paramı geri istiyorum.
우리 똥 만들래? 에? 초코지 않을까? 꽃이야. 좋아. 근데 뭔가 뚱이로 나올 것 같아.
두 개씩 해야겠다. Yap kaç. Sonuç kaç tane?
Ben mi?
Evet. Yapacağım. Deneyeceğim. Evet. Çok çizmesen de olur yani.
Benim kalbimde böyle kalp
Aynen,
yetmezliği var bende. Sıradan tutuyorum.
Bir sıra daha çiz.
너무 작나 근데?
아 근데 때리면은 커져.
Bunları birbirine edap yapalım. Var mı?
해볼까? 한번 때려볼까?
Adını yazalım mı kanka?
Enes Berat.
Namlı
Bir sürü bir sapta bir
namlı biri.
O kadar yok yani. Biz yazacağımız kadar var.
괜찮은데?
괜찮은데?
Bunu bilmez işte. İşte bu.
Macaron, please. I need to let them dry now. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I see a lot of people do that on Instagram now because we also have a problem with France now. The electricity is very expensive. Okay. Because there was a time I used to say to people, okay, so open this. For cakes, it's not this good for ganache. For ganache, you can use what we call the chocolat de dégustation, you know, the Lindt tablets, for example, 70% or 85% of cocoa, and it will be better, okay? So you boil the cream, pour it on top of the chocolates, and then you stir. You don't want to whisk the ganache. You stir like this. Okay. And just like that, you have your chocolate ganache. But as you can see, it's liquid. This is way too liquid to put directly in the macaron. You have to do this in advance. It has to stay in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours. Now the best thing to do is to do it the day before in the fridge all night and take it out of the fridge 2 hours before you use it. Now you have sticks on the table. If you want to taste the ganache, please leave some for the macaron. A little bit. Okay, so there's one thing. Well, they say that Ladurée invented the macaron, which was a really long time ago, like at the end of the 18th century. And back then, French bakers used to put in almost all their cakes French buttercream. Okay? It's a bit different than the American recipe. It's made with eggs, so it's a bit heavy. There's a lot of butter, and now French people don't want to eat buttercream anymore. Okay? If you go in a pastry shop, you won't find a cake with buttercream. Sometimes you can find buttercreams in the Christmas logs, but that's really now the only recipe. So now French bakers don't want to use buttercreams in the macaron anymore because Ladurée used to put buttercream in the macaron. So today I'm going to show you a very different recipe. Today we're going to make whipped cream, okay? So we're going to make whipped cream, but it's a different sort of whipped cream. We're going to make crème chantilly, chantilly cream. You know, chantilly cream? It's crème chantilly. Chantilly is actually the name of the city where it was invented. There's a very famous castle over there, and they say they invented the crème chantilly. Crème chantilly, it's whipped cream, but it's made with minimum 30% fat cream that you whip with 10% of sugar. Okay? So if you use cream with minimum 30% and you whip it with 10% of sugar, you can call your cream crème chantilly. Okay? If you use less than 30%, you can't call it chantilly. Okay? So today we're going to make crème chantilly because I actually use 35% fat cream. Okay? But not only chantilly, because chantilly is good, but it's not thick enough to put in a macaron. To make your chantilly thicker, you can add in your cream mascarpone. Do Do you know mascarpone?
Yeah.
The cheese that you use to make tiramisu, okay? So before the class, I weigh in the bowl of my mixer 300 grams of cream, 300 grams of mascarpone, and 10% of sugar, so 60 grams of sugar. And before you whip it, everything has to be really cold. So I weigh everything in my bowl in the fridge for, say, minimum 2 hours, okay? And then you whip it like chantilly, and then you have chantilly mascarpone. Okay, it's a recipe now in France, chantilly mascarpone, okay? Now, it's plain. In France, we like our chantilly with nothing else, okay? So I'm going to let you taste this. There's just one thing with this cream, you have to be really careful. You can't leave it for too long at room temperature, it will melt, okay? So for the vanilla, I'm going to use vanilla flavor. Up, and vanilla beans. On va mettre un peu de poudre. That you caramelize and you mix together, okay? And we call this praliné. So if you go in a bakery and you see something with praliné, it's hazelnut, caramelized hazelnut, okay? And it looks like this.
Wow.
If you go in a French bakery and you see something with spéculoos, it's Biscoff, okay? And I actually don't always use the brand Biscoff from Lotus. It's not the best one, though.
Is this best one?
I think this one is good. Yeah. It's good too. It's good too. It's good.
Hazelnut, Biscoff, pistachio, chocolate hazelnuts, vanilla.
Pair them. So 2 macarons the same size. Oh. You take one, same size, and you turn. Okay? Straight like this. Press. Okay? Take the top. Put it on top. Okay. So there is one last thing you need to know when you're making macaron, and I know.
Ben çekelim. Bir yandan sıkmaya başlıyoruz.
So we have to know which one.
Sen boydun mu?
Ne oldu?
Shops who sells only hot macaron.
Üstüne koyalım.
Don't press too hard. Don't press too hard.
Evet, aynen.
Yeah.
Etiketi bir konu. Yo, ona basıyor. Sonra dikkatli olmalısın. Kenarından basıyorum.
Little hamburger. Okay.
Oğlum üstüne koyup bırakıyor musun? Ay olan var mı? Biz hepsini yedik. Aç gibi, aç köpek gibi. Çilek ama alamıyorum.
O zaten
26.
hazırdı ya.
Çilek böyle ödüyorum değil.
Okay, so it's really two.
Yok oğlum ben söyleyin.
How many?
Ona da açtım.
How many? This way, it's fine.